So stupid. How's it weird? Because I specifically tell you every stream to type in English. Like, you speak English. This stream is an English speaking stream. It's a very simple request. I like to think anyway. But anyway, no one's here for any of that. You're all here for champs. No, it's not English. When have you heard an English person come up to another English person and say that? It's not English. Yeah, I can't tell you that I've ever heard an English person use a non-English word of another English person. But anyway, again, no one's here for that garbage. It sounds English to you, or then maybe you need to learn English again. Sounds like you need to relearn your English if that's the case. That's the furthest thing from accurate. But anyway, it's time for champs chat. This is the team that we're using. This is what we're doing here. Get the woman out of the team? No. I won't be at the moment. Maybe when there's a better right mid. Otherwise, that won't be happening. That's just disrespectful. Come on now. Awfully disrespectful. How dare you show such disrespect? Nah, this is the Foot birthday, but I gave him a cosmetic. This is the Foot birthday 18 cosmetic. Because look at how perfect it is. It's got the white. He just about has his back. Who's the other centre back? Koulibaly Fantasy. That's no longer available. Because he was at SBC. Like, SBC, 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 SBC. I have far too many untradables. Everyone's either pack pulled untradeable or SBCs. Or swaps. That's neither here nor there, chat. That's neither here nor there. Oh, come on in. We're not here for any of that. We're here to get into it. Let me see, can I pull up the multi-chat? The multi-chat should work. It's just, I think, at the moment, not actively working for some strange reason. Royf Evo. What an odd team. But it's a good team, and we need a decent little test in our first game. If I don't respond to your messages, chat, it's nothing personal. I just like to focus. I just like... Oh, come on. There we go. My YouTube chat has now connected. But of course it doesn't matter because I've conceded. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed by that. Can't lie. Again, I want to try and be on a positive record by the time this stream's over. Welcome, man. And I'm fine. I am fine. My logic, chat, is as long as I'm alive, I'm fine. I wish more people would utilize that logic. If someone's alive, they're probably fine. Seems like a reasonable person. Chat, I need your help. I filed a missing persons report earlier. Can any of you help me? I'll explain that in a second, but I want to commit to my own joke. I need your help, chat. There's 23 men in navy blue that went missing out in the middle of the MCG. We need to find them. They went missing at about half-time in the Carlton-Melbourne game. But yes, he lost a top spin wager. But bring him back anyway. Joke or not. Time to bring back 04. Time to bring back 04. He's served enough of a time. As a game changer, I should do everything in my power to help him. We need him. We need him back in the scene. This game's already dead. What's the worst that can go wrong? What's the worst that can happen? Welcome, man. What about them? They did what they do every week. They led at half-time and got ran over. No, I've not played goals. I barely play any games, honestly. Seems good, but yeah, I don't play a lot of games. So I won't be playing. But it seems good. All the stuff online. Not saying it's bad. The snipers, what? Yeah, I'm so sure, man. I mean, I bet they feel the same way about your mum and her fucking rack. How much were they down by? Carlton led by as much as 43 points against Melbourne. And they lost. Losing? I mean, I don't know if your eyes are working. The score's 1-1, so no one's losing. I don't know. Scoreboard's pretty visible. And it says 1-1. Arsenal, best team in the world? Good to know, man. Good to know. Shame they haven't won anything yet to back that claim up. You saw in an Insta story that someone's threw their membership on the pitch? Well, that's their business. Not mine. I could. Realistically, I could care less what someone else does. People are entitled to do with their belongings as they wish. Is it incredibly silly? Yes. Is it incredibly performative? Yes. But, you know, that's people's right. Double tap the screen? Nah, man, I won't be. I'll double tap your mum instead. What? Interesting. This is a tune, I can't lie. I don't... If you want to listen to music, come over to the Purple app. That's all I can really suggest. Oh, would have been a bit more patient with that, but it's alright. Creating, that's all that matters. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's gonna feel so awkward, chat, not being able to hate watch Tony Day. He's not live until who knows when. I don't even know what time, but yeah, he's not live until who knows, Lord knows when today. For some reason. Some say that he's dodging me, chat. Some say he heard I was going live and he said, thanks, but no thanks. I cannot get in the way of a BBFC champs run. I don't know. That's what the streets are saying, chat. That's what the news is reporting. I did see that Pine did an F1 watch long ago. Was watching that. He said he's live at 4 PM. That's not the point, though. Point is he's dodging. It's okay. People seem to do it all the time. But should be saying why, honestly. That's 2 AM. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not going to be that locked in for a hate watch at 2 AM. Should be live earlier, Hymo. Stop being lazy. Although, to be fair, if I looked lazy in the dictionary, only one man's face would appear. Cold tackling! Cold tackle from the game, you know. Cold. Now that's what I call cold from the game. Bang. Ugh, but it's okay, chat. I will carry, as I always do. Let's see. Oh, yes. Go on. Yes, brilliant. Yeah, I was watching Pi's F1 watch along. It's a shame the race was bad. I don't know why. There must have been a racing incident or something that ruined it, but... And Pi lost his supermarket. I'm worried. I can't lie, chat. Pi lost his supermarket because of an update, so I'm nervous. I'm nervous that my supermarket has also gone. Which should not be good. Even though I spent, admittedly, much less time on it, so... See. See, come on, buddy. Oh, should be much. Come on. There we go. Brilliant. Run. There, Buckholder. Open yourself up a bit. That's not good. That's not ideal, but you still have a chance here. Ranger 2006 329. Let's see. Cole. That's why I love this game. Because you can just, you know, put your elbows in and it means nothing. Nothing. Yeah, Wilson, man. I'm so sure. I am so sure. Ah, of course. I knew it. I'm not even shocked. Imagine my surprise. Ugh. Fucking ball. Come on. Big save. And of course he's being a little bitch boy, playing it short. Come on. Yes, come on, man. Referee, you know how to count. Could have helped me out there, but no. Had to gift him last minute. Not surprised in the slightest. Not surprised that you didn't want your block animation to work correctly. I'm not winning because I got screwed. The EAFC screw job. Which you guys, of course, will not. What name is this game? It's literally in the title of the YouTube stream. Like, you guys can't play that joke anymore. I made sure to get rid of it. You know? I made sure that I put the name of the game in the stream so you guys can't cry. But there we go. We lost our first game to a top 500 player. You know what? I'm not even shocked. Not even surprised. It's almost like they were preparing me. They were preparing me for the destiny that lies ahead. Just funny, really, if we're being honest. Your NRL team is 0-4. Again, we've been through this. I'm not going through this again. I've already explained what I think you should do. If that's what it's gonna do, the AFL team I'm supposed to support hasn't won a game either. But I could care less. I could care less. Let's see. This team's not that good. Famous last words, of course. Famous last words, of course. Again, I can't help you any more than I've already tried. There's nothing more than I can tell you that will seemingly change your mind on how to react. So, the car has run out of fuel. I mean, let's be honest, at least the car put up a fucking fight, and they fell a bit short. Rumour has it, chat, that there's 23 missing men somewhere in fucking Jollymont. Wearing Carlton jumpers. One of them in particular I'm very unhappy with. One Oliver Florent. Fucking idiot. 4 touches in the first. Decides he's magically going to turn up in the second. And Carlton conveniently lose like they always do. I don't care that Carlton lost. Carlton losing is funny, obviously. But Ollie Florent had the worst. He almost did Caleb Serong, but he didn't. Because he had 2 touches taken off him. He finished on 17 instead of 19. Who would have thought tagging a halfback instead of 3 mids would have worked? I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know how influential Ollie Florent is meant to be to Carlton, but yeah, Carlton did what Carlton always do. They lost, and they lost pretty convincingly in the end as well. They got run over. 43 points up to at least, I think it was 4 goals down by the end, so they really should be the same as Essendon. At least Essendon are supposed to be bad. Carlton really should be the same record. They just got very lucky. In another world, they're 0-3 as well. I think, are Essendon the only team that's 0-3 already? Is that correct? That might be. Because I can't think of anyone else that's 0-3. Because Port Adelaide, for example, they beat Essendon last week. Brisbane, they beat St Kilda. St Kilda beat GWS. Richmond is 0-3. So the 2 teams that are expected to be 0-3 are 0-3. And again, in another life, Richmond is 1-0 or 1-2 instead. But not to be. So the 2 teams that are expected to be bad are bad. It's going to be a long year. But Harley Reid is on a proper flog level. I mean, of course the West Coast Eagles are flogs. Like, there's a reason they hadn't won 2 in a... There's a reason they hadn't won 2 in a row in almost 2 years. Almost, yeah, 2 years or something. In another world, Carlton's 0-3? Well, yes, I did allude that. I did allude to that, because that would be where they lost, but I don't know. But I don't know. I don't think West Coast are all that. I don't think West Coast are all that. Oh, yay! Oh, no. Not next week, actually. Next week is gonna be hell. Next week... Thank God it's fucking Sunday night. So I can play champs and forget about Essendon getting absolutely violated. But the week after, chat. The week after is gonna be very intriguing. Saturday afternoon football. Essendon versus Melbourne. Standards below. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a long season for a lot of teams. To be fair, I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, I was because I had a bet on, but of course, welcome, man. But of course, Graham and Duggan decided to fall away in the second half as well. They did the reverse Ollie Florent. They started perfectly and then they fell away. And then Duggan got injured. North Melbourne are bad? Well, North Melbourne have beaten Essendon, so they're not that bad. They're 2-1 through 3 games. That's pretty good, all things considered. But do not disrespect the Kangas. They might not finish bottom 4. All your clubs are shit. I'm so sure. This is why I told you. I said don't be attached with sports. Because if you're too attached, it gets very sad very quickly. So it's better to watch from a distance and celebrate the successes as they come instead of being easily attached. I don't know. All I know, chat, is Essendon might have the hardest next 5 games in the comp. Bulldogs, Melbourne, and then the Suns, the Pies, and the Lions. That's gotta be the hardest next 5. Aside from Melbourne. But even Melbourne have beaten 2 pretty good teams. 2 newish teams, but 2 teams nonetheless. It's such an Essendon thing to beat the Pies out of nowhere. I mean, you're not wrong, but I think that requires... I mean, the effort was there towards the end of the North Melbourne game. It's just... the effort needs to be there for a bit longer than that. I think... pretty sure Ridley played VFL this week. So... Ridley could be on his way back. Which is big. Which is pretty big. Because when Ben Mackay... we don't... I'll have to have a look and see if there's a way to track that. Because the only ones I remembered last year, actually, it was last year, were the Melbourne first, which was tied to Essendon, and the North first, which they gave away to get the other Whitlock, to Richmond. Look. Off your pop. Off your pop. 5-0 down. let's see. So I granted a Div 4 for a 75/50 pack. It is very real. The Div 3 ones are pretty funny as well. There's a 50/80, a 50/81, and a 50/80 pack. So let's see. So it looks like the only first rounders that are tied anywhere are Sydney's first and Carlton's first. Looks like every other first is, at this stage, well, not, did I say Sydney's first? You know who I meant, Gold Coast first. If I said Sydney's first, I meant Gold Coast first. Because obviously Gold Coast had to give that up for the track. So, yeah, they're the only firsts that are, at least according to the site I'm looking at, they're the only two. Yeah, they're the only two first rounders. The packs are very real. Packs are very real indeed. If we don't win 2 of our next 3, Butters is gone. And here I saw people questioning Essendon not taking 3 firsts for Zach Merritt when Brad Scott basically, he sounded the rebuild alarm. Despite the fact people forgetting that Hawthorn are a good side. So, taking 3 firsts when they're all going to be in the mid to high teens. I don't know. I don't think people realize. Let's see. Henry Huswaite? Yeah, it's true. I mean, let's see. 2 of the next 3 is basically... I'm not going to say basically, actually. It might not be one of the next 2, or one of the 2 after. Because the next game is Richmond at the G, Saturday twilight. Richmond at the G, Saturday twilight. Then it's the Saints at Adelaide Oval. And then it is the Hawks at the G on April 18th, which is Saturday night again. So Saturday twilight again. No, man. If you want some of those, you can go look on your mum's OnlyFans. Yeah, you're on the wrong video platform. Take off your shirt? No, man. You gotta pay me for that privilege. Richmond is guaranteed and killed a 50/50. Kilda are an interesting one. Did I see a 3 at the back? I did not see 3 at the back. I said no, man. You've got to pay me for things like that. You think you go to a strip club? Don't be what? Yeah, you're getting timed out after the game. What a fucking weird thing to say. Yeah, brother, you don't go to a strip club and tell the strippers to take their clothes off without paying them, so... Unfortunately, if you want something, you have to pay for the privilege. Strange people on the internet. Isn't the social media... I'm not doing any streams at the strip club. No, no, no. The hub ban effect? I mean, isn't Albo... You're obviously messing around. Well, I'm gonna mess around and hit the report button on you then. Because not only have you used a slur, you're now using abuse for no reason. What's the hub ban? It's adult websites, Frank. You now need to give verification to your age for adult websites, which some of these individuals clearly don't want to provide. But they're stuck abusing me. That's what I hate about the internet. Is the second you call them out for doing something, they go, shut the fuck up, you incel, I'm messing around. You guys are funny. This game's also funny. Should have been better. Are you gonna do the guarantee store pack? Yeah, there is a double guarantee. What the hell is the keeper doing? Oh, keeper, you absolute weirdo. Your club makes you want to have a toaster bar? And why do I need to know that? What correlation does that have with me? You're expressing feelings. Well, usually when people express feelings, do they not express feelings to people who understand? And can, like, actually provide perspective? That's what I feel like. I already provided my perspective and you basically said, no, I can't do that. So, I'm not in a position to help. Great. Great game. No way should I be 4-1 down. Well then, why don't you start worrying about it then when it seems anywhere near achievable? You're far too focused now. Is this UCL road to the knockout worth caring about? I mean, some of the SBCs are good. I don't know. I was tempted by the Kabasi SBC, I can't lie. Is it bad it makes you depressed? Again, I've said this enough. If you're that attached, you're not going to enjoy yourself. You're not going to enjoy the sport. There's no point. Ah, it's terrible. Terrible pass. Terrible pass. Terrible intercept. Good intercept there. Ah! Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. For one time, I looked like I was gonna, you know, sneak a goal off. Oh, if watching men on a screen win games, exactly. should be something that you monitor and that you come back to a little more seriously when your team is actually in a position to win. Because you're not going to enjoy it if you're only mentioning, you know, just me. Because a lot of you notice how I never speak about the teams I support. Because they are actually bad. Last in the Premier League and probably last on the AFL ladder. So yeah, great. Great stuff. I can score the goals to do it, but this Vicky Lopez just... City are arse. And just... most brain dead statement I've ever heard. Imagine being second in something, then saying that you're bad. I don't know. I could never. 9 points behind Arsenal. I still think a lot of people would be very happy to be in the position that City are in with their club. One of the richest clubs in the world, multiple Premier Leagues, a Champions League, access to all the best players, having, you know, not just access to all the best players, but access to also all the Premier League's best mid-table players to sit on the bench. Like, I don't know. I think a lot of clubs would, a lot of fans of clubs would eat away at that. I mean, what's the news on City getting their charges? There's about as much news as there is on Essendon winning a final. There is none. I think anything that came out was obviously fake. Sad. Prem want us in. Yeah, I'm sure they want rule breakers in their league, because they really want the integrity of that hanging over their heads forever. Yeah, I'm so sure that's the case. Because we make them money. You know who else makes the money? The 19 other clubs in the league. I know, what a strange concept. But a league makes a lot of money. Like, hit touch again. What? That's a foul. No way. No way. It doesn't lose money. Like, that's just a load of nonsense. That's just sugarcoating it. Trying to justify rule breaking. If that's the case, then every club should break every rule known to existence and see what happens. I'd love to see that happen. Every club break rules, and then when everyone says, "Oh, why did you break these rules?" Because we established that it was okay to do so, and there would be no repercussion. Well, I think that was also a vastly different period of time. So I'm not sure how many teams were making money in that period of time. Oh, I'm so sure. Now, yes. But every Premier League club makes money now. That's a very silly statement to make. The Premier League has the most money of any European league. So that statement's redundant. Why do you think some make more than others? That's not the point, though. The point is, if you break the rules, you should get punished. Doesn't matter how popular you are. I guarantee you, chat, if Wolves did the same thing, guess where they'd be? They'd be National League. But no. But no, chat. Isn't quite how that works, unfortunately. Yeah, they would have been expelled already. Wouldn't have taken however many years. I keep tackling and it just bounces off like a fucking bouncy ball. Oh, I don't think the English FA will go broke when Spurs get relegated. Yeah, I don't think, or if Spurs get relegated, I don't think one club is a determining factor. Because if you establish a precedent of only, you know, of only keeping the popular kids at the table, then everyone else is gonna, like, look at Leicester. Leicester had to break the rules to try and be competitive, and they might end up in the third tier. Everton broke the rules, and they got incredibly lucky because they were teams worse than them. They could have ended up in the second division at the time. But no. Breaking the rules is perfectly legal. Because, you know, making money is all that matters. It's not how you make it. Why is City still there? Because they can afford to delay things? Like, that's how court processes work. Is they could just keep adjourning it as long as it suits them and they can afford to pay the lawyers. I don't know. I don't really care. It's just a pointless thing to keep delaying. Like, accept your punishment, like the bitches that you are. It just proves you're scared if you're not going to accept your punishment. Like, you should accept your punishment. It'll be fine. You won't keep many of your players, but it's stupid to go around avoiding punishment. Yeah, that's bribery, man. That's another crime in itself, but okay, we've established that, you know. Let's report this comment. Let's report this individual. Money talks. Again, why am I not surprised that a City fan wants to keep City in the league? I lost all real care for the argument when a City fan is basically saying that what they're doing is morally correct. Like, I don't know. If you commit a crime, you should be punished. That's simple. But no, apparently people don't like punishments. God forbid their football team gets punished. I don't care for this discussion anymore. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna move anywhere at all. Because it's clear that trying to explain that people that do bad things should be punished is not resonating. So, speaking of songs I can't play. It's alright, chat. You know what I'm gonna do? In GTA, I'm gonna go rob a bank. And then when they put me in prison, I'm gonna say, why am I in prison? I didn't do anything wrong. You know? If Manchester City can get away with their things, why can't I get away with crime as well? It's only fair, right? Oh, what a start. Didn't hear it? Good. Doesn't matter. Jump. How are you not jumping there? Funny. Oh, yeah. Come on. How could I forget that this company doesn't dare, you know? Ah, yeah. No! Move! Oh, that should have been a goal, but no. Oh, what? Oh, I'm so sure this company. I'm so sure that we have to reward this company. The wrong people. Just like real life. Rewarding the wrong people for the sake of it. Come on. What are we doing? That's off. Looked offside, but of course. I forgot who's on the opposition team, not me. I forgot the rules. The wrong people get rewarded in this game. I don't get it. What do they want me to do? There we go. I'm back to Malta. Because I got bored. Every time I try to do a save on Football Manager, it keeps crashing. So. Oh, speaking of crashing. Great game. Hope this game crashes and burns. And subsequently burns down EA's headquarters. That's somehow... No, it's not. Hairline check? I don't know, man. There's mirrors for that if you need to go and check your hairline. I don't know why mine's so important. Pie's given up. I know every well, Pie's not given up. He said he was just not playing it. Unless he actually felt like it was worth playing. Which is not at the moment, obviously. Oh, you just gotta be kidding. Looks happy of being able to play what he likes. I mean, it is good. Aside from the fact that his supermarket apparently just went missing in some update. Which again is not promising for yours truly. Come on! Every time. Ah. Yeah, apparently his supermarket just went missing. For kayfabe purposes, it's the equivalent of it getting put in a fire. The equivalent of a rival supermarket. That's offside. Oh, of course it's not offside! Why would it be? Oh, of course it's not offside. I've just conveniently given the ball to my opponent. Even though I've done nothing wrong. Oh, this game, that's offside, finally. That's terrible. But it's alright, guys. As long as Tony Day keeps funding fucking salaries, it's perfectly fine. This is why we need to find a questionable Tony Day tweet. That's my logic, chat. Surely Tony Day has said some questionable stuff somewhere. All we have to do is find one tweet. Can't be that hard. Ooh. So apparently, before Insigne went to sign for his boyhood team, Napoli wanted to sign him, and he said that he'll sign for the minimum. But they didn't sign him. If only he was willing to take the minimum. Fucking not Western Sydney Wanderers, actually. Like Adelaide United. If only he was willing to take the minimum there, too. Or does that only apply to clubs that you've played for? Hopefully Matic against the mates to come over for a holiday. I don't know. And I hope it happens. But maybe with, maybe with more investment. A QPR are investing in the Mariners. So, maybe we can get more. I don't know. Please play eFootball. Nah, man. eFootball's worse than this. This is bad. I don't hear good things about eFootball. Sorry. Thank you for your input. Maybe one day. Oh, this is... Come on. It's not impossible. We just need a few quick ones. A few quick ones would be good. But welcome. What did I just fucking see? An 87. Oh, I'm so fucking sure I saw an 87 rated Evo in. Oh. I swear this company is so out of touch. Actually, that reminds me. Speaking about football and the current climate, the funniest thing happened in my save that I was doing with Melbourne Victory, because I was trying to get all the affiliates that are actually in real life to basically try and get Brighton players for cheap. Volpato may or may not have committed, which completely goes against what he would actually do in real life. And the game actually gave logical reasoning as well. They said that he would be one of the best players, which isn't wrong. He would be. But he committed. And Segacic, at least at the time of... I guess the update hasn't fully... There isn't an update that's made him Croatian yet, so he's not decided to go and play for Croatia either. If only, they need to bring out that international management update. If they do, I will play as Australia, and I will do what many thought it was impossible. I will convince Christian Volpato to play for Australia. That's offside. No, it's not. Oh, of course it isn't. We need a goal. We get the next goal, we're in with a shout. But we're lacking here. Oh, some of the best passing stats in the game. Fucking base incisive. Oh, what? Oh, that's... I already know what's about to happen because I've seen this all before. Oh, that's not good. And of course, my players magically don't want to be there. Oh, I mean, I had advantage, you stupid pricks. There we go, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah, you try. I mean, I don't know how I've done it. I don't know how I've done it. I forget what the score was. I think it was 4-2 or 6-2 rather. I knew this team was questionable. It's not over. Of course not. Never is. Nah, I didn't do anything there, ref. You know that. You know what I know. This entire thing. Bacola. Great game. Great game. Not over though. I mean, I don't have to do anything. I can just turn. He puts it out. This is brilliant. I don't have to do anything. You attack me. You attack me. As far as I'm concerned, you're not winning the ball back. It's over. Yeah. Oh, that's one of the that's one of the best halves of football I've played. That's fucking nuts. What was the score? I don't even know what the score was. Surely there's this events. Here we go. So it was 3-1, 5-2. It was 5-2, 5-2, 6-2. So it was 6-2. And then whatever he did, just he couldn't hold on. He couldn't hold on. He absolutely crumbled. He crumbled. That's fucking hilarious. Bro was 4 goals up and he couldn't even hold on. I know that guy's not getting my dog. I don't know. That was good. Let me put the fan on. That might help. I can have a bit of air in the room. You know, cool down. Makes life a lot easier. Oh, there we go. We recovered well there. F1 Manager. Actually fun without actually needing to get on. I mean, I did see that briefly. I did see that initially when it came out. Seems like it's okay. I'm not enough of a fan of F1. I tried watching Pi's F1 watch along that he was doing. And unfortunately, I think there just was too much going on, so it ruined it a bit. But it was good, because, again, no one's live on Sundays usually. Before me. No one of note, anyway. Before someone says, well, this streamer's live. Who cares? I don't care if FIFA Fiend 72 was live before me. Like, that doesn't matter to me. It only matters, you know, the streamers that I know, or the streamers that actually mean something. Who is this? I mean, it's a decent team. He's got a very odd team, though. Looks brand new, if you ask me. A brand new team up against Swaps R9. Yeah, I don't know if I, of all people... What's this guy even doing? I don't get what this guy's trying to do. Like, he tried to do a trickster flick over me. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, Semenyo. How the fuck is Semenyo at the back, and how is he beating R9? What ball? Of course. Semenyo magically is the centre back, and he's able to win the ball from R9. Yeah, terrible. I can't lie. It's alright though. I've got faith after that last game. That last game gave me the strength. Football terrorism all on full display. I mean, that is just what happens when you have corners. But it is not ideal, for sure. Oh, yeah, great. Great touch. Great touch. Oh, I love this game. Remember when they said they were getting rid of bounce backs? And the tackling was going to be better? Jesus, what a lie that was. What a lie that was. Didn't literally just tackle a guy. And then all of a sudden get pushed away. That should be a foul, but no. There we go, that's cold. That's what R9's there for. Oh no, what? Oh, if it works for him, it can work for me, right? Oh, that's off. Good. Needed. Needed offside. And this R9 fella, chat. There are people who didn't take him, and they got, you know, and they got punished with knockout royalty Iniestas and such. I don't know. It still mind boggles me that there are people that didn't take an R9. But, and that's the joy of swaps, I suppose. I just find it very funny. No, come on. There we go. The comeback is complete. The comeback is complete. What is he doing? Eh? You like think I'm gonna magically not? Ah, ref. What are we doing, referee? We can't be keeping him in it this way. Like, he's not good. This guy is not good. He's using cards from Lord knows when, and he's trying to make them good. And he's being rewarded for god-awful god-awful marking as well. That should be mine, but no, it isn't. Can I? Yes. Make a run. For the absolute love of God. No way should it be this. No. Oh, I knew it. I can't dare have it be... What? Again, brother, I'm not sure. I have no clue what you're on about, man. You're gonna have to be a little more specific if you're gonna say that I remind you of something, when, trust me, you've never met me, and you've probably never been here until now, so I think you're just making things up based on my appearance, which is incredibly disrespectful, I can't lie. Ah, what? How had he saved that? That's great save, but shouldn't have even got to that point. Should have been offside. No. Come on. Come on, like... are you doing anything remotely useful? No. You lost the ball. Let's go. Yeah, if you're gonna say something, you have to make it make sense. I don't speak, gibberish. Because, yeah. Because, yeah. I wasn't even around in the 90s. So, I definitely haven't been in any movies. Hook. There we go. That's big. That's a big one. 2-goal lead. Needed that. For sure. Good save. I can't wait to play with Khan. I think Khan is going to be the card that really sets us off on the right foot. But we'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Oh, not good. This is what I was afraid of. Random RTGs that have been active less than a week. I probably could have run in and scored, but I got greedy and I said, no, 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 can't do that. Come on. Come on, get turning. Yes. Oh, oh no! What do you mean interceptions don't work on this game correctly? Thank God. Yeah, the interceptions on this game, we need to have a fucking discussion. Because interceptions on this game do not work as intended. Maybe it's by design so that you think everything's fine and it's actually not. Oh, just wonderful, man. Absolutely wonderful. This is why. And there we go. We've got rid of him. I put it in his stomach. There we go. There we go. Should be game. This is a strange game, but that should be game, which is good. Go on. Marshall Manetzi, and that's it. That is the sealer. Big Marshall, the Zimbabwe warrior chat, seals the deal. We've got 5 games in and we're back to a positive record. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, we'd love it. Love to see it. Hmm. Kyle Fletcher left the... Oh no. I did see that Kyle Fletcher hurt his leg. That'd be bad. That's the case. Landed very awkwardly. Let's see. Can we win here? Can we win? Donnarumma, Pacho, Vieira Evo, Vidal, Cruyff. No R9, so there's definitely a chance. Looks like he might have. What birthday? But the great thing, and the funniest thing. Ugh, that's a great start. That's exactly. That's exactly what I needed to see already. Did you see the play objective? Was I meant to? Is it meant to be like this big thing that I do? I'll do it in my own time if I do it. Again, they've magically realized that no one's using Road to the Finals. I wonder why. Color me shocked, chat. Road to the Final cards that no one can pack, or the ones that people do pack, are fucking garbage, aren't being used in people's teams. It's almost like the foot birthday cards are better. Who could have guessed? They had to make an objective just to get people to use them. The funniest logic. That's not offside, apparently. Yeah, because you don't magically not use cards. No! Get the fucking... You're using them? Of course you are. But also, you're in, like, Division 7. So that's probably where the objective is targeted. At people that, you know, want to use incredibly dogshit cards. I, however, like to use cards that actually improve my team. And strangely enough, a lot of them don't. Oh, superb work. Superb work. Ugh, come on. Hold. Oh, referee, it'd be nice if you called an offside every once in a while. It'd be nice if you acknowledged that my team should be absolutely flying on the wing. Oh! Whoops! What's that? Your player got tackled? How awfully convenient! You can never place a tackle! Get there. Oh, of course. Come on. Yeah, goal. Come on. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining because that's a good goal, but should be 1-0 to me. There we go. It's almost like using a fucking narrow against using a formation with wingers is not really going to be the greatest idea. It's like playing rock, paper, scissors. Sometimes. Where I think the thing comes from. Come on, off ya pop! Off ya pop! There we go. There we go, chat. There we go! And there we go, we're 4-2. One more win, chat, then we can go 50 from the line tomorrow. We can get ourselves a juicer little run of packs here. Hold, I forgot we've got more objectives as well. Love to see it. Number 13. Oh, we've got two foot birthday packs. Imagine we get something good on the foot birthdays. Please. Give me foot birthday Yamal. That's what I really want. I don't care if they're tradable, because if I don't pack a good one, it's not going to make a difference. Like, it doesn't make a difference if they're all crap. Like, not a single good one. Not a single good one. Like I said, why are we gassing this up? And that was the tradable one too. The more you know. Yay! 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 Oh, this is a funny company. This is a just a funny old company, EA Sports, and people gas them up like they're this all foreseeing, this all foreseeing team when they're just not that good. But what do we even get? Week 3. What do you get for this? 583 cold. And then you get a cosmetic. Yay! A cosmetic that no one asked for because no one uses. Like, if you use cosmetics like this, you need to give your head a wobble, honestly. You need to give your head a wobble. But what do I know? What do I know? Let's take a breather before the final game. Let's take a breather. Now, let's cook up. Let's cook up. Because honestly, I just want to get this over with. Potentially be 5-2 going into tomorrow. We can do that. We will be on course for 9, maybe even 10 wins. Maybe even 10 wins. Uruguayo RZG. I mean, if he's Uruguayan, unfortunately that means I must defeat him if that is his. If he is Uruguayan. No, one Uruguayan. One Uruguayan and a mid-ass team. Christ alive. One Uruguayan and a mid-ass team to show for it. Deary, deary me, man. Deary, deary me. But call yourself Uruguayo. On. Ah, we love it. We love it. R9 chat just frying up on this fine Sunday, sorry. No. Every time I conveniently am there to get the ball, I get punished. Let's go. Come on. Look! What? Nah, it was on. Referee just trying to stop me from scoring by giving him the ball back. Funny, really. But... Right, we've gotta... No way. No way. Almost tried to give him the ball without even really, making sure. Ah, shocker, man! I'm so sure that you have to work that hard to get the ball off me for a goal. Meanwhile, I, don't get nearly as much help. You just openly ask, basically, to take the ball from me. Come on, make the run. I mean, I'm not complaining. I am not gonna be mad with that goal. You love to see it. You just do. Oh, man. There we go. Come on. Half time. We are flying. Come on. Come on, man. I asked for that. Oh, I asked for that. So stupid though that that's how he scores. Shouldn't have opened the possibility for him to do that, but still. I also shouldn't have, what? What? My Intercept Plus player is right there. And yet you still have the nerve to be like, oh, but actually, he doesn't have Intercept Plus. We lied. False marketing and all that. No. Oh, I shot the ball and you know it. No fucking way. Good. There we go. There we go. We got to keep the pressure on though, because every time we score one, we concede. So this guy is not in a good spot with the team at the moment. He wants to not attack me? Well... Interesting. It's safe. We need better though. We need. Oh, and of course, like, make it make sense, man. Literally, just put the fucking ball in the net. I mean, that's nice, but it doesn't help. Doesn't. Oh yeah, mine somehow. No, no. That's no, ref. You not called that offside. That was not offside. Oh, EA Sports, you're a funny old company. Favoring the wrong people forever and always. I am so sure that that was offside. Like, what a weird, weird, weird little company. Ah, why am I not shocked that EA Sports just have to use every trick in the book? What a pass. What a great pass, man. This company is just so far gone. Oh, brilliant. I don't know how people don't see through this. I don't know how EA are getting away with this. That's huge. That's a big miss. Oh, that's a big miss. I mean, that's nice. That's good because it means I can just conveniently, like, put in passes as and where they need to be. And he's missed again. Doesn't matter because it's over. Oh, that's big. That's big. That's a big one. 5 and 2 through 7 is the best start in a while. So that's very nice. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Because I would like the guarantee, even though I know it's going to be crap, because never good. But can't say no to a little juice. Any Evos that matter that expire tonight? Good answer. Looks like a no. 5 hours. I mean, I'm not doing that, unfortunately. American Stars, I could do this again, but what would I be doing it for? Like, there's no Wolves player that is gonna improve thanks to this overall. Be doing it for the Eve. I mean, I could put him through again, actually. But he gets no pace, no dribbling. He gets two dribbling and an overall boost. I mean, I guess it's the only card I have, so might as well just make it a formality then. What would he look like with his 91 dribbling? Let's have a look. 91 dribbling looks terrible is what it looks like, I can't lie, but anyway, doesn't matter. It looks okay, he just needs finesse. So that will be later. But we're done with FUT Champs for now, which is good. You can really ask for. Inform! Old inform. Yeah, hopefully you guys are well. I don't know if we're doing anything now, because I'm done with champs. So, yeah, what's available in the store? There's these, which we're not doing because they suck. I think there's this, which is a 1 of 2 90 plus, and a UEFA Road to the Final 1 of 489 or higher. 1 of 2 so a 1 of 2 90 plus and a 1 of 489. Then there's this, which gives a UEFA Road to the Final 89 or higher. It also gives 20 84s with 10 85s. So I don't really know. I won't be opening these packs. But you guys can. Or Frank can if he wants to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna shut off the YouTube stream. If you guys want to come over to Twitch, then you can. Cold, Cold, you know.